name is Rick Lasa from Lasa Extracts. I was a professional athlete for 23 years and I know all about aches and pains, and that's why we got into the CBD oils and produce the best on the planet. Do you know the three main reasons why people buy CBD products? Pain, depression, and anxiety.
Hey Rick, I understand you actually got together with your chemist and for 8 months you worked on how to make your oil the best on the planet. And that's why you claim to be the best on the planet, because you know there's 3,000 other manufacturers out there and you don't want to compete with them. You want to be the best. You want people to realize that when they come to Lasa Extract, they're only going to get the best product. So could you explain to everyone why it's the best product and why you got into this business?
When my wife and I started this company, we said there's only going to be one way we're going to be successful if we're different than the other 3,000 companies out there. And we found a way here in Suffield, Connecticut, over 8 months of testing without doing anything, just testing. And we figured out a way of doing the purest oils on the planet. Right here. Here is how we do ours, and this is what ours looks like. This is what our competition, the gentleman brought it into us that now is a avid buyer of ours, because this tastes pretty horrendous and it seems like it was made with ethanol. This is the competitor that does with competition, looks like motor oil compared to ours. How you make the oil is you have to dunk it into ethanol with CO2. Once we make our oils with no ethanol, we found a way of doing it here, proprietary, how we do it, how we make the oils here. So we take out the fats and the waxes prior to them going into the machine. So we eliminate, when it comes out of crude oil, to dunk it into 80 degrees below ethanol to separate the fats and the waxes. We do this naturally prior to it going into the machine. So the only thing that is in our oils is the hemp and organic C8 MCT oil, which we know we are the only ones in the market that do that. We only give the best to our clients. And you can actually see the crystallization of our oils as we speak. This is how pure our oils are, and that's why we're going to make it up to the top, because we are different than everybody else.
So Rick, now that you got the best oil on the planet, CBD oil, tell us how it affected you and what kind of results you're getting from the particular product.
Yeah. Well, at 59 years old, I guess the athlete in me never left. And I still compete. I chop logs for competition against guys half my age, and they can't seem to beat me. And how it affects me is I have no anxiety, and I will sleep like a baby because I take it in the evening and I don't think about it. Before CBD, when I was a professional highlight player, I would think all night thinking of how I was going to try to beat my opponents. That's all gone now. So when I wake up in the morning, not that CBD gives me any energy, but CBD gives me, at least ours, Lasa Extract, gives me this sleep that I really need, that deep sleep. So get up in the morning and I have a full set of energy, and then you put up with me.
So Rick, I understand that you're trying to educate the market also, because there's so much disinformation, misinformation out there about CBD products and so on, and especially in the quantities and dosage that people purchase. A lot of people purchase, I understand you have a 900, 1800, a 2400, and a 3000 milligram bottle, and that you explained to me that the 900 milligram of full dropper is 30 milligrams. They're not taking 900 milligrams when they take a dropper.
Yes.
Okay, a 1800 milligrams is actually 60, and 24 is 80, and a 3000 milligram of full dropper is 100 milligrams.
Yes.
A lot of people don't understand that, so that's really good. I also saw your website, and it looks like you have a lot of great, tough to read sometimes, information about, I guess you got a lot of data from the government on the effects that they've researched for CBD products. Pretty interesting, a lot of great research on there. It's not hyperbole, you're not making any claims, you're just reporting what the government is reporting through their research. So that's pretty good. I really like the way your website is about education also. So tell me why, or how you make the dosage and what you mix. I know you only have 2 ingredients, pure CBD oil and C8 MCT oil. Explain to us how that works, and how you mix the dosage to get those different dosages, how you mix the MCT oil in.
Well, it all depends on potency. Once we have the potency, then we do the numbers, how much it weighs, and then we mix it with the C8 organic MCT oil to get either a 900, 1800, 2400, or a 3000 Big Bertha. Those are what we have. Now, When you have your 900 milligrams, does not mean you're taking 900 milligrams. That means that that one dropper will give you 30 milligrams for 30 days, and that's why we call it the 900. And on the other hand, when you have your 1800, that gives you 60 milligrams for 30 days. The 24 will give you 80 milligrams per dropper, and the 3000 Big Bertha will give you 100 milligrams per dropper. So if you're taking it once a day, that will give you a 30-day supply.
And what kind of results have you gotten from it yourself?
Well, our test results are through the roof. Because we are so natural and pure, we have no synthetics, we have no flavoring, 100% natural. If you don't like the taste, put it on a cookie. That's what we say to people. We're not flavoring anything. So the results that at least I get is I have no pain, I have no anxiety, and I'm really not depressed at all. And I'm a happy guy, and it gives me all the energy in the world that even my kids can't put up with me.
You also told me that you had issues sleeping. You were getting up in the middle of the night a couple of times.
Yes.
Is that
well, for me, what it does the most as an adult, we get up more times to urinate than we like to. Ever since I've been taking my oils, I only get up once in the evening to go to the bathroom instead of 2 or 3 times. That's how it affects me, and I take it every evening.
I understand that there are hundreds of cannabinoids within a CBD product or CBD oils, and they make several different types of CBD from those. And you have a product I saw that says CBG. So can you explain the difference between the CBD and the CBG, please?
There's hundreds of cannabinoids. We're just scratching the surface of what they do. But CBG is the mother of all cannabinoids. The difference between CBG and CBD is basically NyQuil, DayQuil. So CBG will give you the same results. It's just not going to leave you as groggy as the CBD. And what also it does to me is if I'm taking a lot of CBD, I'm probably sometimes going to want more. So I switch over to CBG for 2 weeks and then back to CBD. And then that way I reach that plateau and I stay there. There's no need to go higher because that's exactly where I reach and that's where I stay.
By talking to people is, let's say they bought the 3,000 milligram bottle, the top of the line bottle, okay? I'm finding that people are using that to help them sleep. They're taking a half to a full at night to help them sleep. And they're saying they're waking up better than they've ever woken up, not groggy. I've also found the same person said that they're taking 3 or 4 drops during the day if they had anxiety or pain. So it's not, I guess it depends on how you dose yourself, depending on the types of, I know you can't make any claims, but what people are claiming that the benefits they're getting. Is that how the CBD product works?
Well, the CBD product works different on everybody. You're going to have to experiment on yourself. I take the 3,000 every evening before I go to bed, and it affects me just fine. So I have other people that buy the 3,000 but can only take half a drop. If that's the case, then get an 1,800. So those are the things that you will have to experiment for yourself as you're going along. You will be your own best doctor. And a lot of these older folks that are out there taking their pills on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday can do half of those pills can be gone if they got on a dietary supplement with LasaExtract.com because they're going to be happy, they're going to feel no pain, they're just going to sleep wonderful, and life is going to be good.
What about the CBD for pets?
Well, the good thing about our CBD oils is you understand that we have no difference between what we make for humans and we make for our lovely pets. No difference whatsoever. The thing is that we have a 900 milligram bottle. So if you have a Chihuahua, don't give them a whole dropper. If you have an English Mastiff, then yes, you give them a whole dropper. You put it in their foods, and you will know your dog, and you will see the difference. We have 2 Huskies. One is calm and serene. The other one's hyper and whimpers all night. So in the evening, we give him the CBD in his meal. No more whimpering. He's as calm as can be. So yes, even if you can't hear what the dog is saying, you know your dog. You will see the difference.
So Rick, are people using the CBD for cats also?
Of course, yes. Obviously, the cats are a lot smaller than dogs, some dogs. So you just, instead of giving them a whole dropper, you gotta calculate how much your animal weighs and what you feel, how it's gonna affect your cat. So if you give them a half a dropper and you see that the cat's is changing and it's good, then you know you got the dosage that's gonna be effective.
I understand you now have a muscle bomb, a transdermal muscle bomb. What's the difference between a transdermal muscle bomb and a regular muscle bomb?
Well, our transdermal muscle bombs go directly into the muscle and into the bloodstream. So it doesn't just go into 2 layers of the skin, it goes way deeper and directly into the muscle. That's why we call it a transdermal muscle ball.
Rick, I understand you're getting into the chocolate business now.
Yes.
So how does that work, and how did you find a chocolatier to take on the product?
Well, we approached the chocolatier out of Waterbury, Foster's Chocolates, and he's tried with other CBD, and he can taste it. With ours, you cannot. It has no aftertaste in the chocolate. The last thing you want to do is when you do any kind of thing with chocolate, you don't want to taste anything except for the chocolate. And with ours, you only just taste the chocolate. So that's why we're going to pretty soon have 30 milligrams of these meltaways that are going to be going into our product line. And we're also kosher, because the only way we can have this done is if we have a rabbi coming in, and our shops are so clean that we're already
I
kosher.
understand you have cookies, brownies, you got oatmeal cookies and raisin, you've got chocolate chip cookies, and you've got brownies. So explain to the people why they might want to purchase those from you, or another way that they can make their own.
Well, yes, we do make cookies, but you have to order them in advance so we can make it nice and fresh and put them in the mail and send them directly to you. But the best bet is that you have your own dough, you make your own cookies, and then before you put them into the oven, you take the droppers that we have and you put either 30 or 60 milligrams, whatever it is you desire, and put them in there. And that's the way you can make your own CBD cookies without having to buy them.
Sounds like you got a new product that's on the horizon shortly. That's a lip balm. It's like perfect timing for the summer coming up. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, we've introduced, we have a beekeeper right behind our building, so we bought his wax, and we're going to start to make lip balm with our CBD oils, and we're hoping that it's going to be also a big hit now that hopefully winter will be coming. It's going to be cold, people are going to have their lips going to be chapped. They're going to be using our products to make sure that the lips taste nice and they heal faster because of the Lasa Extract CBD oil in them. We pride ourselves on how healthy and how pure we make our oils. Our oils, you can actually hold them up to the light when they're in a bottle that you can see through them, and you can see it crystallize, especially our 3000 Big Bertha CBD oil. You can't see that in the competition. So yes, we're very proud and very happy to say and claim that we are the purest oils, and it's that taste that's not going to let you go, and that same taste will bring you back because we are the best and the taste speaks for itself. We also have a Lasa challenge. If in fact anybody hearing this can beat me chopping one log with an axe, the log that I put on you can get $500 of Lasa Extract products. If you lose, you have to buy $500 worth of Lasa Extracts. Either way, you still win. But try to beat this almost 60-year-old guy, and I don't even care if you're a professional. Take me up on my challenge, lasaextract.com. I welcome the challenge. This is Rick Lasa from Lasa Extracts. If you can beat this old man chopping a log, you get $500 of Lasa Extract. Accept the challenge. We have the best CBD on the planet. For proof, look at our website at lasaextract.com or 860-264-5558.